we got a real winner over here with am I crazy for not wanting my fiance to talk to a guy that she's attracted to? This is like the questions that guys will ask on Reddit. Like Reddit is just full of some of the most bizarre,
It's
awkward,
nuts.
socially uncalibrated ideas that I've seen. Anyway, I'll just read it out because it's a little bit small. She met a coworker a couple of weeks ago, and she told me that he made her feel some kind of way when he talks to her. She's overtly stating she's got attraction to another guy.
She got the
I told her
tingles.
that crushes pass, like, the plugged-in beta that he is. You meet different people in life, you run into people that have chemistry with. I asked her what she plans to do if she gets a crush when talking to him, and she said she's going to stay with me. Of course she's going to say that because, you're engaged to get married. You have plans. You put deposits down. I just found out she's planning on hanging out outside of work with him to study a similar interest. She was open with me on her intent to hang out with him at some point. It's an innocent intent, sure, bud. And for the 2 years I've known her, she's been a very innocent person. Again, sure, bud. But it's been driving me crazy because spending time with him outside of work is a great way to start getting closer. Yeah, no fucking kidding. I feel like crap. I don't want to stop her from having as much out of life as she can to. Like, guys, you have to set boundaries around your relationship. This is one of the areas that we speak in extreme detail in managing a long-term relationship in the School of Unplugging. There's like a 3-hour module that I personally did. Actually, I think it's 3.5 hours. It's long, that I personally did on managing, entering and running a long-term relationship. And this guy's just already in the first two paragraphs is doing absolutely everything wrong. I feel like crap. I don't want to stop her. She's very happy at home, and I give her gifts, cook for her, and spend all my time off work with her, taking her out and doing new things. Dude sounds like a classic, build a better beta loser. She has no other friends, even though she tries to be friends with a lot of people. But he's the one constantly giving her attention. Yeah. Edit. Told her I was so upset about the whole thing. She has cut off all contact with him, would not speak with him unless I am comfortable with it. She also said she's hanging around. She will not be hanging around anyone that she has chemistry with. I mean, here's the thing. Women don't have chemistry with other guys if she sees you as her hypergamous best option. Other guys become practically invisible. It's very, very difficult for a woman to have chemistry with another guy if she's with her hypergamous best option. Genuine burning desire, as I talk about in the chapter of my book, is obvious. It's like taking a frying pan to the forehead. You don't need to question it. It's not something that you need to spend a lot of time managing. But you're only going to get it if you're a guy worthy of getting it. What's your take on all that?
Yeah, I mean, it's over. Like, the relationship's done. She's probably there's no way she's telling the truth. Like, girls don't care about your feelings and your vulnerabilities, especially if she's already seeing another guy as attractive, hanging out with a guy one-on-one outside of work on some similar interest. They're studying each other's bodies is what they're studying, right? So this idea of, saying, oh, I don't feel comfortable with this, or could you please not do it because it hurts me? She goes, okay, well, I'm going to keep doing it, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't have to hear this yappy, like, soy boy loser shit come out of your mouth. So, yeah, I mean, man, I always see guys saying this is the visceral disgust and the fight or flight that pops up with guys when they're like, oh, my gut is telling me, and this little voice in the back of my head is telling me this is wrong. This is not the way this should be going. It's complicate life, justify why. And then they always try to do some sort of gymnastics where it's, oh, but I don't want to limit her freedom. No, I want to give her space and I trust her wholeheartedly. And it's guys are so afraid of drawing any sort of boundary or just saying, yeah, you're not going to do that, because they think that that's what's going to get the chick to leave them. When in reality, I mean, if she's going to do all this stuff, she's already on the way out of the door anyway.
I buy her gifts. I cook for her. Yeah, like, dude, like, what are you, a chick?
Right. And it's like, how has this even been able to go on for 2 years? And it probably isn't the first time that it's happened. And it's probably, she only told this guy because she probably already cheated. And now it's like this slow drip. She's like, oh, well, I ended this guy. I'm attracted to him, I have chemistry. And he's like, oh, like crushes will pass. Like, what do you, yeah, man, it's crazy the level of delusion that guys will put themselves through.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.